Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, everyone.
Welcome to whatever this is.
Making it happen.
What are we doing? We're doing number 10. We're going to try to write a song again. Let me open up this thing. So do you remember how it went? Like how we had that little intro thing?
Yeah.
Like I was thinking we need to just kind of shorten it.
Okay. Yeah.
So it'll just be like...
Play through it once and then let it ring in.
No, we'll probably do like half.
Okay, half.
Half of each note.
Okay.
I don't know if that's going to be too complicated or not.
We'll figure it out.
Or we'll just try it and see how it goes. Yeah.
So, how many people out, I mean, I know a lot of folks watch this one, but how many folks out there that are watching this participate in any of them diet challenges? Y'all eating better? Is anyone watching this eating better out there? Well, anyways, I hope they do. Hope they're feeling motivated.
Sometimes Dad watches it, but that's pretty much it.
He's like,
nobody else does.
All right, well, everyone, thank you for tuning in. Hope you're having a great time. Yeah, making it happen.
I opened this, but it didn't open.
Just taking a break. Knows you got all that on your hands, so it's like not messing around.
I got most of it off. I've been painting the trailer, so yeah, that's almost done. Looks like Dad made it to wherever he was going.
Right on.
Got paint all over my nice pants too. Okay, it opened that time. Open. Probably this. I don't know if this is the right file or not. No, this isn't the right file.
Yeah, you named it something else.
Well, I have two. So
Yeah.
one of them's in like my Sunday
Yeah.
writing folder, and the other one is in the GFP folder.
Right.
So I opened the wrong one. Okay, so this is what we did last time. Let's see. Oh, I didn't put any of this together. I don't know what happened. That's on a different click. Yeah, so basically maybe do it twice. So duh. Something like that.
Like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's mess with it and see.
Here we go.
Yeah, so only do it twice.
Only twice. Yeah, here we go.
So that was 3. See, it's gonna be hard.
I got you.
So that time, the first one you did it once. So that's why you ended one beat before me.
Okay, here we go.
Here, let me put this click on.
Messed up the next part.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's short enough or not. Like, we really need to get the rest of it together.
Yeah. Well, so I think that's too short of an intro, or do you think that's all right?
What was that?
Sometimes it keeps popping out at me, man. My spatial awareness gets like jacked up over here sometimes.
Yeah.
That thing's
weird.
Coming out weird angles.
All right.
Okay. from the beginning again.
Have you been able to sing and play it at all?
No. Well, I couldn't even talk yesterday, but
Yeah.
not yet. But I is working on it. Are we just repeating the first over and over again?
I don't know.
Or should we go into the chorus or play through a verse?
Well, I think we should do a verse, but I
Yeah.
don't know exactly when to put it in there.
Right.
Like, that's why we need to build the song.
Okay, yeah.
So let's do that.
Okay.
Because I like that better than the long one.
Right.
And then we'll just do like 2 measures.
Okay.
And then we'll come into the verse,
Okay.
which will be
3.
the next thing we need to figure out is the
Okay.
verse. Well, it's not 3, it's 4.
4. Yeah, 4.
So it's the 4s.
Got you.
Let's try that. Yeah, I need more context. But
Yeah.
I think it's working out. I think that's what I want to do. I want to do like so the first half of the verse I want to have like kind of low and mellow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the second half of the verse will have a build up
Right.
into the chorus. So basically, I don't even know if we'll have guitar in the first half of the verse or it'll be low
Right.
when we get to adding Jared in. And then we'll build up. And I think on the drums,
Yeah.
the first half of the verse, I'm going to do like something like this, where
Okay.
it's low. But then for the second half, it'll be like more double bass or
Right. More
and
harder.
like, yeah. And then we need a breakdown
Right. Well,
to
that's
slow
what
down.
we just went into, or what we just broke off. Would that be a good lead into a breakdown?
Yeah, but we've never done one before.
Right.
That's something we have to learn how to do.
Right.
You know. Well, let's try to record it
Okay.
because maybe that will. If we recorded what we just did, it would give us something.
Something to build off of. How was that? That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good start, I think.
Right, yeah. Just it played well.
It'll give us something there. I mean, do you want to try to sing to it without playing to it?
Yeah.
You don't want to just even put down what you...
We can try.
Maybe we shouldn't because your voice is still...
Yeah, my voice is still pretty rough.
Well, wait.
I need to be able to yell at people tomorrow.
Yeah, who are you going to yell at?
All of Swire.
Why? What'd they do?
Well, their VP's coming to my store. Why is their VP coming to my store?
So why do you have to yell at them?
I usually yell at them just for the hell of it. Actually, I don't yell at them. They're pretty good people.
Yeah.
I give them props. They work hard. Mostly I yell at people to give my vendors their crap so they can do a good job.
What's wrong with their VP going to your store?
Just seems so weird, you know what I mean? Like, go.
I mean, the whole walking thing.
Go to the flagship stores or something. Don't be coming down to the nasty.
How are you
downtown.
not the flagship? Don't you guys make the most money?
We make a grip. Sometimes when I'm doing the numbers, I'm like, man, this is a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you are the flagship store. Like, you thinking that you're not, you know, I don't know who else would be, right?
Sometimes people be thinking that, like, West Haven is the flagship because it's like everything there is nice and new and there's no homeless people.
West Haven, where's that at?
West Haven, it's by like Syracuse, by Kaysville.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's no homeless.
No, the homeless they can't go that north. Bikes don't go that far.
What do you mean they can't go that north? They don't just hang out around that? Like, I thought Ogden was a kind of ghetto. Is it not?
Well, like it's in the middle. So Kaysville, Layton, the middle stores, like the bums, you know, it's like they go from a larger, more dense bum population to another.
Like we rode from like, where did we ride from? Woods Cross
yeah,
and like where we went into was like the center. It was like the epicenter.
Epicenter of the hobos.
Like everybody's looking at us like, what the hell are you guys doing here?
Right.
You know, I'm like, I don't know what we are doing here.
We're here for recreation,
like,
not for.
Yeah. I thought you kept going through, but you didn't. So yeah, so like we were out there riding our bikes one day, and I was with Tyler, and he's on the e-bikes, and we were on the regular bikes because we were doing 75 hard. This is last year when we were doing it. And he just kept going. Like, and so we lost him. Well, he the trail goes through a golf course.
Yeah, I went through the golf course.
And like, so, and it's not very well signed where you're supposed to go. So at
all.
Like, it doesn't like just go straight through like an intersection. It like the trail goes onto the golf course, goes left, and then the trail takes an immediate right after you like go over like a little bridge.
Yeah, this weird little.
Well, Tyler kept going straight instead of turning right, and we turned right, but he eventually turned around and went back to the truck when he figured out he wasn't on the trail. So we think he's ahead of us,
right?
So we're just keeping going. And I'm like, you know, I know you like to hang out with homeless people, you know.
They are my people.
But I had my kid with me.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know, this is just weird. I was like, I should probably stop and turn around. Wait, did we have the kids? No, we didn't that time. So that's another reason why we kept going. If we did have the kids, we would have stopped. Because, like, people are just like, you know, there's just homeless people everywhere. There's like a little shopping cart flipped on its side.
Right, turned into a grill
with like somebody's lit a fire under it. Like it's all the stuff you see on the movies. Like
but in real life.
But it was legitimate.
Yeah.
And everybody's looking at us like, dude, like you're not supposed to be here. I'm just like, yeah. Sorry.
Yes. So that's why I kind of wonder why they're sending VPs to my store.
To where all the homeless are.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably his decision to go there, right? Like, do you think that I don't know that they send VPs anywhere. VPs decide where to go.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it's because we got like 4 humongous Coca-Cola displays. That's probably why.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a motorcycle in one of them, in the middle of one of them. So, like, Like
an actual motorcycle?
yeah, like an actual real four-stroke motorcycle
Really?
is in the middle of this display.
What
I'm
are they giving it away? or
Oh
what?
yeah, someone's already got their name on it.
Crazy.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can guess who got it. Milt.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all know. So that's why the vice president's going over
That's
there.
probably why the vice president's going there. Yeah. I mean, we had basketball hoops, and I get the basketball hoops. You see those show up at, even at traditional stores, but we had 2 basketball hoops. We had a Coke basketball hoop and a Pepsi basketball hoop.
Yeah.
2-liter island display.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How much did you bring in? Like a trailer? Like 10 pallets?
They brought in 11 pallets yesterday.
11 pallets?
Yeah. 6 pallets today.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, fill it up.
Fill it up.
Get it going.
Do the displays.
Sometimes I worry about my 7-Up guys. I think they get jealous because then they're like, I'm trying to order in 4 pallets. I'm like, no, you're not. I'm going to refuse every single one. It's a Coke warehouse.
You're like, this is Coke territory here.
Yeah.
All right?
You see the Raider Nation?
Get out of here with your BS. All right? Little 7-Up. Little 7-Up gets no love.
Right. They even have this brand new flavor that they're all trying to be proud of. They're like, yay, we got watermelon lemonade flavor. I'm like, no. Coke territory.
This is Coke land. All right? You got to start bringing in motorcycles in here.
Yeah. Well, and then I didn't know this too, but there's a whole offshoot of Yerba Mate.
What do you mean? Like a different company? Or?
Yeah, so
they do their own stuff, right?
yeah, Yerba Mate is now distributed by General.
Oh.
But no, there's another Yerba Mate that isn't Yerba Mate like the Yerba Mate. Yerba Mate means like herb tea or something. I don't know what it means. So the words aren't a brand name.
I see.
So there's this, and it's by Miller bringing in Yerba Mate, the drinks. So now, but someone figured it out. They're like, nope, scratch that whole display of Yerba Mate because it's not real Yerba Mate. And so everyone brings it back to me. They're like, where does this belong? I'm like, on that beer pallet.
What's that? What do you mean it's not real Yerba Mate?
It's not.
Is it copyright infringement?
No, because Yerba Mate, it's like whatever Yerba Mate means, it means like the tea leaf. So it's not their trademark. So it's like Yerba Mate berry, Yerba Mate watermelon, Yerba Mate berry blend. And instead of being like Yerba Mate elemental orange, you know what I mean? It's like not the...
Well, this says yerba with a Y.
Yeah, Yerba Mate.
Yerba Mate.
Yeah. So we have the gold cans that used to be their own thing, but now another company is making a drink that tastes like Yerba Mate, but it has sugar in it.
Oh, really?
So it's not clean. Like Yerba Mate is supposed to be clean hippie juice, right? So this stuff is not. It's got high fructose corn syrup in it.
Yeah. Is it like a color, like different colored cans?
Yeah, and the cans are completely different color too.
Is it Yachak? I have a Yachak here.
I don't think so.
Plant-based energy tea, yerba mate energy drink. That's what it says on it.
Yeah, so they have like the can colors.
So why would you have to pull it down?
Because they put up a display and they didn't tell someone that they put up this display.
Oh, yeah.
And then they were looking at it. They're like, that's not the same. Pull that display down. And I'm like, oh, man. Because we had the General brought us a new Yerba Mate cooler for the real Yerba Mate.
Yeah.
In the fancy can. And so we put that up. And then they're like, what's this crap? I'm like, oh, that's from 7-Up. They're like, pull it.
Yeah. Has anybody talked to you about getting First Form?
Nuh-uh.
General might be bringing it. I don't know. It's that's what you know, the dude that created 75 Hard.
Yeah.
That's what his drink is.
Oh, really?
That's what he sells.
That'd be cool.
He was saying that Anheuser-Busch might be distributing it soon.
Yeah.
That's probably the only way we're going to get it.
And, well, there is where someone bought Alani.
Oh, yeah?
And so now we're waiting to figure out who's going to start distributing Alani.
Well, I saw the Alani guy today.
Yeah.
They're still out there? But
They're still out there, but their time is coming to it. The chopping block is coming. Congo is losing it. So they're only going to have Prime.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're not going to have Alani. They're only going to have Prime.
Well, did somebody buy it, or are they just switching distributors?
They bought it. Like,
oh. Well, that doesn't actually mean anything. Who brings your Rockstar?
7-Up, Miller, or M&M.
Yeah.
So,
because Pepsi bought Rockstar
yeah.
like 3 or 4 years ago. And so they were all like thinking that Pepsi was actually trying to get it from 7-Up.
Yeah.
So that they could distribute it, because Pepsi has their own distributing. But the contract didn't let them. So 7-Up still brings it, even though Pepsi owns it.
Well, that's the thing too, is that because I was talking to the Congo guy about it. I'm like, so what about this? He's like, we don't know yet.
Yeah, so they're not. It's going to depend on how the contracts are written. Is. You know, whether they get canned or not.
I kind of would like to see someone else bring it in besides Congo.
So you don't know who bought it?
I thought it was Anheuser.
Oh, really?
Because they're saying that Budweiser's going to start distributing it.
Well, yeah.
And if they
that
do, they're going to.
Doesn't mean anything. Because Budweiser here isn't really it's general.
Yeah, general distributing.
And so they could distribute somebody else's stuff. They do it all the time.
But they do a better job than, you know what I mean? I feel like they would do a better job at distributing it because they have the buy power.
Okay, Celsius Holdings acquired Alani. And
Celsius got
General brings you Celsius, right?
No, Pepsi brings us Celsius.
Oh. Well, it says Celsius. Who owns Celsius? Let's see.
Yeah, so that's who it is. So I was talking to my Pepsi guy about bringing Alani in, and he's going to they would do a way better job, you know?
Right.
Because people like that stuff, but it's just like when you don't have the vendors in there trying to schmooze, then you kind of lose their perks, you know?
Yeah, so it says that Celsius, I'm pretty sure Celsius is tied with Pepsi.
Yeah.
At least here. So the company was founded in 2004. PepsiCo invested $550 million in the company in 2022.
Yeah.
Becoming Celsius domestic and global distribution partner. So if Pepsi is the distribution partner, then it's probably going to be coming through Pepsi now.
I mean, they do a better job. They just do. They have the money to do it, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, if they're in there doing a lot of products, they're going to be better at it than the one guy that comes twice a week.
Twice a week, yeah.
If it sells out, he's only there twice a week.
Well, yeah, plus they can, bring in fixtures too. Like they have the money to buy fixtures. Fixtures are expensive.
Yeah. Coolers.
As you know. Yeah, coolers.
You wouldn't think it, though, the way they won't come pick that crap up when it comes down.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Like the store director pulls it, and you call your guy, and then they don't come and pick it up for 6 months.
My guys get 2 days. 2 days.
I'm like, I'll give you 2 days, then I'm shoving it outside. And if it gets stolen, it's on you.
Yeah, it's going
or thrown in the dumpster. I don't know what to tell you. You know,
right?
Once it's outside, it's like
once it's outside, it's no man's land.
Who knows? I mean, I never worked at those types of stores really, so nobody ever stole shit. So I just threw it away.
Well, when they pulled all the Red Bull fridges, boy, those disappeared within an afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? The bums go hawk them or?
Internal people, man.
Oh yeah.
Everyone in the store has a garage fridge now. You know what I mean?
That's always how it is. I bet you could go over to any like random grocery store employee's house and find some stuff.
You know? Like, what's that? Oh shit! you got a Ready Whip cooler?
Yeah, you know what that is.
That's a kegerator. You know.
Right. For the Ready Whip coolers, they were sending a new one every year.
Yeah.
Like, how is this profitable? You know?
I don't know. But the only ones that so the PepsiCo, they try to tie theirs into our Ian's
end caps. Yeah, they put in end caps,
and they put them in the alert system too, so you like know when they're like not cold and temp.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But the other ones are like, man, going out the back door.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm like, nah, don't be taking that home.
Well, yeah, if they do, they just need to not try to sell them. Because, like, that's what some people were doing. And
they're trying to sell them.
Like, Coke people would, they would, like, they'll go look on, like, the listings. And then they'll go show up at your house with the cops. And be like, how'd you get this? You know? You stealing coolers. But, you know, to their defense, like, I've put coolers out back for them to come get, and they've literally sat there for months.
Right.
And I'm like hounding the dude, like, you need to get rid of this.
Well, when we upgraded all of our check stands refriges to the new ones, they put all the old ones out back.
Yeah, but those might have been owned by Smiths.
Yeah, they were owned by Smiths. Right. And they stood out there for weeks until like I had to like write signs on there, free, won't call the cops, and then they disappeared.
It's weird.
You know? My pallet jack, I have a bum pallet jack that keeps going to Beto's and back.
What do you mean? What do you mean it goes to Beto's?
So there's
like
a Beto's.
Some hobos out there riding it.
So there's a Beto's down the street like a block away, and I'll see it on there because I wrote something on it. Like I wrote a swear word on it.
Oh yeah, so they just like they haul it around.
Yeah, so like they use it to like haul their bum house around.
They got to move every 2 weeks. Is that what it is?
Something like that. All I know is like because there's a path of oil that the service deli people left for me. I love it. Yeah. And so you'll see like the fresh oil track, then there it goes all the way down to Beto's, and I kind of like just like asked the dude like, man, why don't you just keep that? You know what I mean? Like,
does he bring it back?
Yeah, he brings it back. Yeah, I'll see it over there for a couple days, then I see it back.
Well, I mean, there's no ownership, right? So everything is his and everything isn't his.
Right.
That's how being a bum is, right? Like the jet, he is bringing it back, you know?
Right, yeah.
Until he wants to steal it again and use it.
He needs to borrow it again. It's a nice place for him.
I wonder why more bums don't do that. Like, why don't they figure out ways of getting little mobile houses, you know?
Yeah.
Like if I was like really down on my luck, like say I was just like I would build myself a little bike house or something, you know, make it lockable.
Right.
Like how much you got to panhandle. Like there's people on YouTube who make these little campers that you can tow behind your pedal bike.
Right.
You know, you just go start cruising around the country.
Yeah,
you panhandle enough food to last you to get you from city to city.
Right.
And, you know, get yourself a cell phone and start filming the journey. You can make so much freaking money online doing that. Like, you know, get people to sponsor you, start a Patreon. You know, you get your Patreon going, and if you get enough people following your journey, they'll give you money. They'll just give you money to do it, to entertain them, you know?
Yeah. So I've just noticed a couple that keep moving like their whole house, and the one dude should put it on a pallet to move it around because, you know, like, they piss me off being in the way. Yeah. Like, move this crap. You know?
Yeah.
Don't be stealing from the haircut salon. Because they always complain.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you had to stay in that shithole, like, I don't even want to go there and buy stuff. Like, I just don't even want to be there. Your choices are you can stay there. I guess it's the drugs.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It's the third thing they're missing. They're not quite there.
Yeah, but still, just be like, even just a way to secure your stuff from the other bums. Yeah, you know. Or do you think they have some sort of code where they don't steal from each other?
There's no bum code.
Yeah.
I'm a bum, I know.
Yeah.
I live by the bum code.
You steal from the bums too?
I piss them off. I throw away all their shit. Well, if I don't, then my special needs bagger puts it on Facebook Marketplace.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
He was selling
he's a
like
hustler.
Yeah, he was.
Gonna hustle that shit out of here.
He was selling all the bum blankets.
Get some fucking money so he can buy his Oreos or whatever, right?
Yeah, he's like, oh, this guy ripped me off on the last clothing bin I did. I'm like, what do you mean ripped you off? You found all the stuff behind the store. You're really not out any money, bro.
Yeah, but he did the work. He made the post, you know?
Okay.
He probably
you're
met
right.
the guy.
Yeah, he had to meet the guy.
He had to be on time at the place, where they were meeting, you know, the meeting.
Right.
He had to talk to the guy on Marketplace or whatever.
I mean, I give him props, but sometimes
He took a picture of it.
Yeah.
You know, it all takes time. It's enterprise right there.
Right.
You know?
Heck yeah. So now that you got all that paint off your hands, how's the trailer project going?
I don't have it all off. I don't know. I think it's all right. I like the color. You know, it looks a lot better than the primer.
Right, that red.
I think and it went on there a lot better than the primer. The primer was not going on good. There's like a lot of brush strokes and like places where I can still see bare metal. And I'm just really not happy about the primer. So, I mean, I think it's good, and I'm glad I did it, but it was very sticky.
Yeah.
And there's just lots of brush strokes, but I think the paint will take care of that, you know. But yeah, I really shouldn't be worried about how it looks because I didn't really like straighten the panels, and you know, there's lots of issues with it in general. But I don't know, you know,
Full send.
I think it's gonna be all right. It's gonna work.
I think it's gonna be great. I kind of want to. I hope Dad gets into making some foamy stuff. I think that'd be kind of different to be out there make some foamies, you know.
Yeah, I mean the foamy is just so much labor. And then, you know, what you end up with is not that great.
Yeah.
So, you know, with this, it's like it's going to be bulletproof.
Yeah,
you know?
Well, I saw some dude making a teardrop trailer out of just wood. And I don't know. I was like, man, I have super reservations about that.
What do you mean?
Just because, like, okay, so I would rather make it out of either foam or metal. I wouldn't be making it out of wood because wood's heavy. And then if you jack it up, it's jacked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can't, when wood gets a blown hole through it, there's a hole there.
Yeah.
You can't be wood filling it up.
Yeah. Well, you can.
I mean, you can, but I mean, like it would, like if you get runned over, it poof, you know, wood's gone.
Yeah. My thing is mold.
Yeah.
Here's my issue: mold and rot.
Yes.
Okay. So if you do a foamy structure and water starts leaking in it, all of those materials are waterproof.
Yes.
So it's like if water gets into the wall inside it,
yeah,
it's probably not going to rot away or fall down. With wood, it is.
Yes.
And if water continues to get in there, and it just gets nasty.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what I'm just.
Like you could come along 2 years later in a foamy project, fix the leak,
right,
and you're good. You know. Same thing with steel.
Yeah.
Like
buff it out.
It might rust.
Right.
But even if it rusts, you can just weld in a new piece or whatever, or, you know, whatever you have to do. So, I don't know. That's why I was trying this method. I obviously did the foamy thing. I don't think Dad's going to do the foamy thing. I think he's doing steel like I did, or steel and aluminum. I think the best way to do it is like what your trailer's made out of. Aluminum skinned steel frame.
Right.
Because you get the weight and the structure of the steel, but the lightness of the aluminum. I don't even think you need to do aluminum skin though either. You could do steel skin.
Yeah.
And like maybe if I wasn't so lazy and would have found a better metal supplier with thinner steel, that would have been better. And then not welded it. Like, so I used 20 gauge on my sheet metal.
Right.
If you could get a thinner sheet metal, I think it would be better. And then not welded the whole thing together, but screwed it.
Yeah, screwed it.
You know, I think it would be better.
Screwed in caulk.
Yeah.
Whatever that really abrasive caulk is.
Yeah.
Epoxy.
But none of it's easy, you know? It's like none of it's easy. I think this trailer was easier to build and took less time than the foamy thing I did.
Yeah.
It's just so much, you know, work. It's so much effort.
Right.
I think the other thing with the foamy thing is I wouldn't do canvas and glue again.
Right.
I would like buy plastic panels
Yeah.
or the fiberglass panels and do sandwich fiberglass panel, foam, and then fiberglass panel, and then find some way to seal your corners.
Right.
And just make panels and then just build your box or whatever out of the panels.
Yeah.
And then find some way to seal your corners, like with angle iron or something like that. Some sort of angle, something.
Yeah.
Because just like building your whole shape and then laminating it, it's just too much work, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. And how's 75 going for you?
It sucks. I don't want to do it anymore. What about you? But you just have to do it.
I just do it.
We just have to keep going.
It's just good for you.
Yeah, it's good for you. Just keep going. I mean, just gonna keep going. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do it though. You know what I mean? It's like we get so far in, then we miss a day. Like, you miss a day, I missed a day, I missed 2 days.
Right. I'm trying not to miss no days.
We need to not miss any days so we can do the whole thing. Try to do the whole thing this year. But
Right.
I don't know, man. It's just it's whatever. But like I did I don't know if you remember that dude's dryer, Dave's dryer. Well, I went back over there and put all the new bearings on it because another one broke.
Yeah.
And I told him not to pay me, but he sent cookies over. Or his wife did or whatever. So
Yeah. Nice.
but I'm like looking at him and I'm like, I really want to eat these cookies, And it's only like day 2.
Right.
So I was like, well, I can just start over. Right.
No, you can't.
But I didn't do it. Okay. I left the cookies there. I didn't eat them. I was stuck to my diet,
Yeah. Heck
So-
yeah.
Like I did take one day off. I messed up on a Saturday and I cheated on Sunday, and then I started again on Monday. So what are we on, day 4 now?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing, like with yo-yo dieting or programs that don't work. The reason they don't work is because people quit.
Yes.
Like if you mess up, it's okay. That's just one day. Just start again
Yes. Make it
the
happen.
next day, right?
Yeah. As long as you're not doing like heroin, then you can start again.
Well, even with heroin, if you're clean for 6 months and then you do some heroin, just start again the next day.
Start it again.
Don't do heroin anymore the next day.
Right.
Like that's how it works. I mean, you talk to anybody who's quit anything, and that's how it works. It's just you don't know when the last time you're gonna do that thing is.
Yeah.
But if you just keep trying, it
Yes.
will eventually happen.
I had a
You
dream
will
I
succeed.
smoked.
Smoked what? Cigarettes?
Yeah, and I woke up. I'm like, what the hell am I thinking?
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Yeah.
Like, oh, thank God that was just a dream.
Well, do you ever smell somebody smoking and just want to go smoke?
No, usually I want to throw up. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you stink.
I used to not, but every once in a while now I'll smell one and I'll be like, man.
But yeah,
I wanna
smell
go
it in the
smoke
air,
one.
like just
Yeah.
randomly in the air, like,
Yeah.
oh, that smells good.
Right, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know that smell.
Yeah. Want to go smoke a cigarette
Yeah.
now.
But now I see all these people smoking like even cheaper, nastier smokes. I'm like, ugh, thank God I quit when I did.
Well, they have to. I mean, how expensive are they now?
Like-
Like,
$12 a pack.
yeah, geez. I mean, I don't even know. I know.
Man,
that,
you rich? You super rich? You
Yeah.
smoke?
how in the hell do you even afford
Right,
that
yeah.
shit? Like, I don't know how people afford car payments or like cigarettes or none of that.
Yeah, you
Like,
buying eggs and smoking too,
you're eating eggs and smoking.
right?
Maybe that's what it is. They don't eat eggs anymore. Let's see. How much are cigarettes in Utah? Gives me the tax, but it doesn't really say. Yeah, I don't know. It's giving me a list. So it says that it's $170 a cigarette pack. Wait, what? I don't know what that means. It looks like the tax is $170 per pack.
Wow.
Retail price per pack with all taxes is $6.43.
For them cheap ones, huh? Some Marlboro Mellas.
Wait, state smoke? Yeah, I don't know.
Marlboro Mellas.
They're probably like $7 to $10.
Yeah.
You know, $10 for the good ones.
No,
Can you click list cigarettes, you think? Probably not, huh?
Can you click list of beers? So, yeah. No.
No. I mean, you can buy all your other stuff. Why not?
Right? Yeah, make it happen.
I mean, geez. Why do we draw the line there? You could have them ID it.
Right? Do you at your car?
Yeah. Couldn't you?
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, how's 75 hard going for you?
It's always hard, man. This stuff's always hard.
Yeah, we just have to keep doing it for like
It's good.
a couple of years.
Yeah.
All the weight will drop off. You know, he says, and I agree with this, he says the highest rebellion is personal excellence. So that's why we need to rebel against this whole race to the bottom thing that's going on nowadays. It's like everybody has to be a victim, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm above that.
So like everybody wants to say like what's all, like, you know, that what's wrong with them, why they have to, you know, why would they need DEI?
Yeah.
You know, why they have to be coddled,
Yeah.
right?
I saw some shit on a TV where people are doing their childhood trauma test on TV.
Yeah.
Like you're like chilling out with Netflix and doing a childhood trauma test with your remote in your living room. What in the hell is wrong with you? I don't need to know. Today's the future. I'm going forward. I'm not going backward. I'm going forward.
Yeah. Well, you know, and like therapists don't have a vested interest in making you better.
No.
You know, it's like I could see some things like needing therapy or some help, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't get that, and this isn't medical advice.
Yeah,
either,
not medical advice, but if you're jacked up, get some help.
You do have to wonder.
Yeah.
You know, because if they fix you, it's like this whole thing. And it seems like this is all a business. There are people that solve problems really well, and then they go under.
Right.
Their business goes away because they,
Yeah.
you know. So now they're no repeat customers. So what are you supposed to do? Like that's what happened to Atari. They like their things never broke.
Yeah, they're still even rocking today.
And so basically nobody bought the new ones.
Right.
And they closed. I think that's what I heard. I don't know for sure, obviously.
Yeah, well, they weren't really, the new bits were coming out. You know what I mean?
They didn't keep up.
They couldn't keep up, and they wasted a lot of money and some stuff too.
But if you're a psychologist or a therapist or whatever, and you heal people to the point that they don't need you anymore, then you lose that customer.
You lose that money. Yeah.
You know, it's like with stuff that we do. Like if I do an appliance business, like I can find ways to get repeat customers without
there's ongoing maintenance
and solve their problems.
Yes.
You know, like eventually stuff is going to break. It's just not everything. You know, nothing is really permanent like that.
Right.
I mean, you know, when you have moving parts in a machine, I don't know if you can make them well enough to last forever. Maybe you can, but definitely not at the price point that everybody's expecting. So,
oh yeah, exactly.
You know, you got to have people like me to come fix your shit. But I don't know, therapists. You know, how do they? I don't know.
And plus, there's enough crazy people out there. Maybe they should be fixing them.
Maybe they should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. People make up their own problems too. I feel like they just got to have a problem.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have too many problems in this country just simply because everything is too easy.
Right.
And I mean, humans need a load.
Yes.
And if you don't have enough of a load, so like if you don't have a high enough goal to try to hit and it's not a passionate goal that you're happy about,
right,
you're going to not try
at all.
And then you're going to fall into depression.
Right.
So like, you know, if we were designed to go out and kill it and eat it and take it home and, you know, and we had to work for our food, and then all of a sudden you get to the state of humanity where your food is just given to you if you want it.
Right.
It's where we are now, you know. You don't really have to try that hard to eat.
Right.
You don't have to go farm it. You don't have to go kill it.
Right.
All you have to do is try to get some money, and it's really cheap, you know. Well, what you end up with is this massive state of everybody having problems that aren't really problems.
Right.
Because they just do not have enough of a load as a human being, you know.
Or, yeah, and they don't have personal growth to help them exponentially. They're going forward.
Yeah. Don't have a... Yeah.
They should learn how to play guitar.
Yeah, I mean, like, hobbies are a big deal, you know? If you don't have hobbies, you just sit and watch Netflix all day. That stuff is designed to depress you. You know?
Yeah, designed to make you feel,
Like,
which I don't get either. Like, I tried to watch a movie and I couldn't understand it. I'm like, nah, I'm not having this.
yeah, it's designed to make you feel shitty about everything. That's what it all is, you know? I mean, the funny stuff, I guess, but most of it is just like, how fucking shitty can I make you feel today? You know, you ever seen Walking Dead?
Yeah.
That stuff is like, I don't even understand it. It's like every episode is just so fucking horrible that it's just like, why do people watch this shit?
Like, man, they go for the little wins. Yeah.
Like, you know,
We found some bullets.
like the kid's mom dies or whatever, and you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, so somebody thought that up, wrote it down,
Yeah.
and then a bunch of fucking people went and acted it and shot it like through a camera.
Right.
That proves everything right there.
Right.
They're trying to make you depressed.
Yeah.
Stop watching TV. You know,
Yeah.
like nobody's listening to this anyways, but TV and the news, it's all bad for you.
Right. Cause nothing but anxiety.
Yeah, go outside, be in the sun, go walking, running,
Get
biking.
some rain on your face.
Yeah, do it in the rain too.
Yeah.
It does make a big difference. I mean,
I think so.
if you're depressed, go outside.
Go outside.
Not medical.
Quit
advice.
watching Netflix. No one.
Yeah. All right. Well, we should probably call it a day, I guess.
Heck yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.